You got into the safety business because you wanted to protect people, but somewhere along the way the job started controlling your time, your schedule, your priorities, even your income potential. What if the expertise you've built over the years in the field can give you something more? More freedom, more control, more ownership of your future. I'm Sheldon Primus, the author of 7 Steps to Starting a Profitable Safety Consulting Business and the host of the Safety Consultant Podcast, with more than 350 episodes helping safety professionals become consultants and grow their career. Consulting changed my life. In fact, I'm a full-time RVer, and one consulting contract paid for my home I live in today. Now, I help safety professionals build their own consulting practice through bi-weekly coaching calls, accountability, and personal guidance. But this program isn't for everyone. Start with the Consultant Readiness Audit at sheldon.coach.
What if everything we thought we knew about safety was just interference? From the host of the Rated R Safety Show and the founder of Safety FM comes the complete Signal Transmission Trilogy, now available in one powerful edition. Safety, in my opinion, the book that started the conversation. Safety Mutation, where the boundaries of culture, systems, and belief begin to break. And now, Safety Transmission, the final piece of the signal. For the first time, all 3 books are together in one volume. The Signal Transmission Trilogy, Complete Edition. This isn't just about compliance. It's about consciousness. It's about decoding the way we think, lead, and live, inside and outside the system. Whether you've been following the signal since the beginning or you're just now tuning in, this is the version to own. Search Signal Trilogy on Amazon or visit safetyfm.com to get your copy now.
You got into the safety business because you wanted to protect people, but somewhere along the way the job started controlling your time, your schedule, your priorities, even your income potential. What if the expertise you've built over the years in the field can give you something more? More freedom, more control, more ownership of your future. I'm Sheldon Primus, the author of 7 Steps to Starting a Profitable Safety Consulting Business and the host of the Safety Consultant Podcast, with more than 350 episodes helping safety professionals become consultants and grow their career. Consulting changed my life. In fact, I'm a full-time RVer, and one consulting contract paid for my home I live in today. Now, I help safety professionals build their own consulting practice through bi-weekly coaching calls, accountability, and personal guidance. But this program isn't for everyone. Start with the Consultant Readiness Audit at sheldon.coach.
What if everything we thought we knew about safety was just interference? From the host of the Rated R Safety Show and the founder of Safety FM comes the complete Signal Transmission Trilogy, now available in one powerful edition. Safety, in my opinion, the book that started the conversation. Safety Mutation, where the boundaries of culture, systems, and belief begin to break. And now, Safety Transmission, the final piece of the signal. For the first time, all 3 books are together in one volume. The Signal Transmission Trilogy, Complete Edition. This isn't just about compliance. It's about consciousness. It's about decoding the way we think, lead, and live, inside and outside the system. Whether you've been following the signal since the beginning or you're just now tuning in, this is the version to own. Search Signal Trilogy on Amazon or visit safetyfm.com to get your copy now.
Start using cutting-edge WarpSpeed 5G technology with your cell phone. Let me tell you about my friends at MobileMobile.io. They have an ultra-fast 4G LTE and 5G network that covers 99% of Americans. So they've got you covered everywhere. Think about it for a moment. You have the opportunity to take a test drive for 10 days with unlimited talk, text, and premium data. What is premium data? Premium data is an allotment of a cellular data that you receive from a higher priority on the network. You won't get throttled like you will with some of those, non-brand service providers. To find out more information, all you have to do is go to MobileMobile.io. That's MobileMobile.io to start your 10-day free trial.
This show is brought to you by Safety FM.
Well, hello and welcome to another episode of The Jay Allen Show. I hope everything is good and grand inside of your neck of the woods as we are coming to you on this lovely Tuesday, March the 8th of 2022. You know, I guess I get kind of some slack about that in regards to saying the date, but I think it's important for us to know what's going on. So I have to tell you, I hang out all the time and get to speak with safety professionals throughout the world. And that's not me bragging, that's just me talking. And it's amazing to me about how other safety professionals will talk about what is going on inside of organization to organization, and how sometimes, we get to hear about what other safety professionals are doing, and we get to hear about what exactly is going on that they're working on, and so on. But what I am saying about this is you can be in the U.S., but somebody from the U.K. could be telling you something that somebody in the U.S. is doing. That's not you. Or somebody in the UK could be telling you about somebody in Australia, and you kind of get what I'm getting to. So as I talk about this and reference this, I think we need to talk today about the power of the word of mouth. The word of mouth marketing is a term that many of us have used or heard before. Not surprising, because word of mouth marketing has been around for as long as business has existed. Social media has taken over the modern business environment, and now many companies are trying to gain many likes and followers as possible to whom they can later market to. And if you look at it, a lot of safety professionals are getting inside of this business as well, if they are consultants or people that are marketing to other safety people. But there's the thing, having 100 loyal and quality clients could provide you to be, more profitable than having 10,000 followers who are only interested in getting deals and winning gifts. And that is the word of mouth marketing does for your business, provides you with quality customers, but also could be great for something if you are trying to expand your resume and go from one organization to another, because let's be realistic. That happens a lot these days, where people want to leave the organization they're with to go to another one. But what exactly is word of mouth? So maybe we need to go into that term a little bit better. Understanding word of mouth marketing. So let's just kind of go through this whole thing. Imagine you were out shopping and decided to check out a store. When you stepped into the shop, the customer representative received you with a smile and proceeded to show you around the shop. Then you found a great product, which after using it, it found out that it worked perfectly and exceeded your expectations. Chances are high that you will tell your friends and advise others to ask them to try out X product. If they also liked it, they would share with their friends. This is word of mouth marketing, and it's simply the best marketing that there is. And you might ask why? Well, because trust the recommendation of their friends and loved ones than any other commercial or ad. So let's think about this real quick. If a friend of yours tells you, hey, I have this product that I tried out, or I have this safety product that I tried out, and with them already being a safety pro, you more than likely will say, hey, this is a good idea, and I'm going to jump out there and try this product because X person told me about it. It's kind of the way that it works. Same way when it comes to speeches, or same way that it comes about when it comes to recommendation for jobs. So if you are a safety professional and have worked at one organization, well, I would imagine when you're leaving, you're not trying to burn a bridge. That's just kind of the way that it goes. So you would do the proper thing of giving 2 weeks or 4 weeks notice, depending on the organization and how things are set up, and to leave on the best of terms. Because that way, later on, things don't come back to haunt you. I mean, it makes sense. And setting things up for the next person to be able to come in and take over and do the things that they need to do. So you might sit there for a moment and go, why is word of mouth marketing so important? Well, the first reason is why your business should use word of mouth marketing is that people trust those closest to them and are more likely to, act on their recommendations. I mean, the same way applies to work. Think about it. It is the most effective type of marketing. Why do you think that most of the times when you see some marketer that's out there, they're trying to lure you in when it comes to certain things? And it's not, we don't want to come across as salesy. So moreover, it is unlikely that the word of mouth marketing will end after a single interaction. It starts with one person who tells 2 people or more, and people in turn continue to tell others. Now that you understand the importance of word of mouth marketing, now you can use it for professional growth. You can use it for your business and some other aspects as well. Because keep in mind, if you are all of a sudden telling people how to do something and it is better, well, somebody might tell someone and someone might tell another. I mean, let's be realistic. If we're talking about word of mouth marketing, the way that this podcast and essentially radio show and radio station started doing so well was because of word of mouth marketing. We put it out there, people found it, and they started to share. And believe me, it was amazing on how quick things took off because of word of mouth. So if we sit back today and we talk about how to leverage word of mouth, let's talk about it. Word of mouth marketing is all about connecting with your customers and less about collecting as many of them as you can. So here's how. I'm going to share some of these tips with you so you can take a look at how this might actually work. So if you make something average that doesn't spur the customer's interest, well, that's what's going to happen. They're not going to have the need to want to share it. The only interesting content or products are the ones that are worth sharing. And also when it comes to the work side of stuff is that if you are doing some kind of outstanding job. Now, I know that as we sit back and talk, sometimes safety professionals say that what I have going on inside of the workplace is not agreed on with the organization. And I get it. But some people will notice that you are doing a mighty well job and they might refer you somewhere else. It's kind of the way that it works. I will tell you, there has been so many opportunities inside of my lifetime that have occurred out of the most random scenarios. And we spoke about this before. We've had this discussion about this before. I will tell you one of the things that has increased the interest of the things that I've been able to do inside of the market came inside of a text box, inside of a chat. We'll say a chat box is really what it was, for a tech organization where some things just kind of ended up working out of that. So let's talk about only how you could focus on to make something interesting. Let's think about this for a moment. You can start by doing market research and finding out how a product or a service is able to go into market. Then brainstorm, with yourself or your loved ones or your team members and find something that you can create that will allow you to market it well by also providing a solution. But this could also apply to your resume. And that's why I think that sometimes we struggle, is that we don't look at our resumes as marketing material. Now, I'm not saying go out there and make some stuff up because that's not the case. But what we are talking about is really involving on how that is a marketing aspect. Keep in mind that your traditional person that is going through resumes, there's a couple of different things that normally take place. If they are able to actually get them physically, which is very rare, they are looking for certain keywords to do so. Also, algorithms play another big factor into it. And if you do not actually hit every box that this algorithm is looking for, most of the times it can fall to the side. Unless you know somebody that this would be the point of contact of getting it in there, word of mouth. So provide value. People will only share a product, experience, or service or a resume if it offers value. So think about this for a second. Would you share a time that you experienced a mediocre service at a restaurant, or would you share the best experience? Chances is that it's the latter of the two. So whether you offer a product or a service, always make sure that it provides value to your customer or potential organization that you want to go to. I mean, think about this for a moment. And if you arouse emotions for something to be unforgettable and worth sharing, it should arouse certain positive emotions in the customer or the HR person that you're trying to get your resume in front of. People are less likely to share the basic or average instead of them sharing something of, that the ordinary that would spark a high level of emotion to them. It's just the reality of the situation. I mean, think about this. There are normally two things that are shared. A great experience that you had at X, or the worst experience that you had at X. I mean, think about it. Unless somebody directly asks you about something, it is very rare for someone to hear about that it was, all right. I mean, it wasn't the greatest. And there's so many different things that this can apply to as we are talking. I mean, this is why I keep on going back and forth and really putting the hard point and focus on us talking about resumes, because I think that it really needs to be important. So let me give you some thoughts real quick. Word of mouth marketing has the highest success rate of any type of marketing. And I will tell you, by doing this for years and looking into this, I can share that information with you. This is why your business or you as marketing yourself should leverage on things that hasn't been done so already. Remember, to succeed, with word of mouth marketing, you need to create something worth mentioning. Offer value that arouses positive emotion in your customer and potential organization that you're going to, and even the experience that you had with your previous one. So get those things right, and then you are golden. I mean, think about it. If you turn your marketing material, your resume, into something worth looking at, and you're able to have somebody else share the information with people. I mean, unless it's a service that you're providing, but it's one of these things where the word of mouth marketing plays such a key factor into it. And I will tell you, I have this conversation. I don't think I've ever talked about it inside of this show, or maybe I have. I get so lost in so many different shows that I get to do. But if you look at a lot at the stuff that we do inside of the world of safety, it really does evolve around marketing. And some people don't love me saying that, but in reality, that's what it is. What we do, to an extent, is marketing, because people can't touch, feel, or recreate what you are telling them, especially when it comes to the world of safety. So this is why sometimes people will go out there and try to do a list. They'll try to go out there and do something else because they want to give them something tangible, opposed to it just being something they can't see. I mean, I tell people all the time about the marketing portion, and that we're essentially safety evangelists, because it's something that they can't see. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that this is going to be a shorter episode than most, but I wanted to get that out there for something for you to think about, maybe slightly differently than what you think about other things. Anyways, I have been your safety manager and host, Jay Allen. And don't worry, we'll be back with another episode of The Jay Allen Show before too long. Goodbye for now.
The views and opinions expressed on this podcast are those of the host and its guest and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the company. Examples of analysis discussed within this podcast are only examples. They should not be utilized in the real world as the only solution available, as they are based only on very limited and dated open source information. Assumptions made within this analysis are not reflective of the position of the company. No part of this podcast may be reproduced, stored in a retrieval system, or transmitted in any form or by any means, mechanical, electronic, recording, or otherwise, without prior written permission of the creator of the podcast, Jay Allen.
So, do you feel like you're missing out on what everyone is starting to do now, that live streaming thing, and you don't know where to start or what to do? I have the resource and the information to provide to you in regards on how you can stream onto 40 social media platforms all at one time. Yes, that's 40 social media platforms all at one time. All you'll need to do is go to safetyfm.com/1. That's safetyfm.com/1. That's ONE. So just in case. And you'll be able to start live streaming just like you're hearing people starting to do right now, up to 40 social media platforms.
You got into the safety business because you wanted to protect people, but somewhere along the way, the job started controlling your time, your schedule, your priorities, even your income potential. What if the expertise you've built over the years in the field can give you something more? More freedom, more control, more ownership of your future. I'm Sheldon Primus, the author of 7 Steps to Starting a Profitable Safety Consulting Business and the host of the Safety Consultant Podcast, with more than 350 episodes helping safety professionals become consultants and grow their career. Consulting changed my life. In fact, I'm a full-time RVer, and one consulting contract paid for my home I live in today. Now, I help safety professionals build their own consulting practice through bi-weekly coaching calls, accountability, and personal guidance. But this program isn't for everyone. Start with the Consultant Readiness Audit at sheldon.coach.
What if everything we thought we knew about safety was just interference? From the host of the Rated R Safety Show and the founder of Safety FM, comes the complete Signal Transmission Trilogy, now available in one powerful edition. Safety, in my opinion, the book that started the conversation. Safety Mutation, where the boundaries of culture, systems, and belief begin to break. And now, Safety Transmission, the final piece of the signal. For the first time, all 3 books are together in one volume. The Signal Transmission Trilogy, Complete Edition. This isn't just about compliance. It's about consciousness. It's about decoding the way we think, lead, and live, inside and outside the system. Whether you've been following the signal since the beginning or you're just now tuning in, this is the version to own. Search Signal Trilogy on Amazon or visit safetyfm.com to get your copy now.
You got into the safety business because you wanted to protect people, but somewhere along the way, the job started controlling your time, your schedule, your priorities, even your income potential. What if the expertise you've built over the years in the field can give you something more? More freedom, more control, more ownership of your future. I'm Sheldon Primus, the author of 7 Steps to Starting a Profitable Safety Consulting Business and the host of the Safety Consultant Podcast, with more than 350 episodes helping safety professionals become consultants and grow their career. Consulting changed my life. In fact, I'm a full-time RVer, and one consulting contract paid for my home I live in today. Now, I help safety professionals build their own consulting practice through bi-weekly coaching calls, accountability, and personal guidance. But this program isn't for everyone. Start with the Consultant Readiness Audit at sheldon.coach.
What if everything we thought we knew about safety was just interference? From the host of the Rated R Safety Show and the founder of Safety FM comes the complete Signal Transmission Trilogy, now available in one powerful edition. Safety, in my opinion, the book that started the conversation. Safety Mutation, where the boundaries of culture, systems, and belief begin to break. And now, Safety Transmission, the final piece of the signal. For the first time, all three books are together in one volume. The Signal Transmission Trilogy, Complete Edition. This isn't just about compliance. It's about consciousness. It's about decoding the way we think, lead, and live, inside and outside the system. Whether you've been following the signal since the beginning or you're just now tuning in, this is the version to own. Search Signal Trilogy on Amazon or visit safetyfm.com to get your copy now.